It's a big day, folks. The Super Bowl was last night. Technically, though, I was recording this before the Super Bowl happened, so I hope the team you wanted to win won. I hope the commercials were good. They cost $7 million every 30 seconds, so I hope they're fantastic, actually. What I can tell you is that today is a significant day for significant others. It is Valentine's Day, also known as Monday, February 14th. I'm Jacob Cohen, and this is the Hustle Daily Show. Now, for those who are new, on days like this, we're going to give you a short and sweet breakdown of some of our favorite business and tech stories. And a few times a week, we're going to bring on some guests to dive a little deeper. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Today, we've got some interesting items on the menu. In a bit, we're going to talk about the current state of AI and love. But before we get into that, to start your week, here are 5 interesting things. So number 1. Players on the winning Super Bowl team will be getting $150,000 bonuses, while players on the losing team will be getting $75,000 bonuses. So I guess even if you lose, you kind of win. Now that's on top of $150,000 in playoff bonuses earned by players on both teams. Now, interestingly, when this first happened in 1967, winners received $15,000 each, which is about the equivalent of $128,000 today. What's interesting is that the prize money actually was stagnant between 1967 and 1978, meaning for about a decade, Super Bowl winners were actually making less and less money each year on an inflation-adjusted basis. Number 2, speaking of the Super Bowl, furniture mogul Mattress Mack placed one of the largest, if not the largest, single sports bet ever, $5 million on the Bengals winning the Super Bowl. As I said, this was recorded before the Super Bowl finished, so if Cincinnati did win, Mattress Mack will be getting $16.2 million. Good for him. But either way, Mattress Mack is known for making multi-million-dollar bets on big games, but he does not always win. He actually lost a $3.25 million bet on the Houston Astros last year, and he also lost $6 million worth of bets on Alabama to win the college football championship in January. The lesson here, just because someone can sell mattresses does not mean they're good at winning sports bets. Number 3, a study of U.S. street names found that homes on streets named after significant Confederate leaders sell for 3% less on average than homes nearby. The study focused on 6,000 sales across 1.4 thousand streets from 2001 to 2020. Now, on a $240,000 home, this would work out to a discount of about $7,000, so not nothing. And houses on Confederate streets also take longer to sell than otherwise comparable homes, so keep this in mind if you're looking to buy or sell a home. On to number 4. The average price of a used car hit $28.5 thousand in January, which is up 31% year over year. In that same time, new car prices jumped just 12%. Think about that again. The prices of used cars is up 31% year over year. The prices of new cars is up just 12%. As a result, the number of 16 to 25-year-olds purchasing used cars sunk 35% between 2019 and 2021. That is, for lack of a better term, nuts. And I think we will see over the next decade jumps in sales of other kinds of vehicles like scooters, mopeds, things like that. And I think this is also just another argument in a long list of arguments for better public transit, if anything. And lastly, in other news, wasabi production is down 55% in the last decade, which is a result of climate and demographic change in Japan. MoviePass is making a comeback, but with a new business model. And some Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT holders are pursuing deals to feature their NFT characters on cannabis products. Plus, this week, Airbnb, Roblox, Shopify, Viacom, and Walmart are all reporting earnings, so that should be just a blast. And now, let's talk about love. As I said, it's Valentine's Day, also known as Single People Should Not Go on Social Media Day, including myself, by the way. I'm single as a Pringle. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about AI and love. So this week, we're taking a nice long look at the money and technology behind love. And to start it off, we actually came across a recent survey by Tidio, which found that nowadays a lot of people kind of want AI's help with love. And there's really a whole spectrum here, from things like simple dating apps all the way to things straight out of the movie Her. If you've ever seen Her, you know it's about a heartbroken writer who falls for his virtual assistant. It's like you falling in love with Alexa or Siri. You know what? Hold on a sec. Let me check this out. I'm going to see what Siri has to say about this. Hey, Siri, will you go out with me?
No, thanks. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Well, that's depressing. Just got rejected by Siri. Anyways, back to business. While an AI-powered partner may feel a tad futuristic, this study showed it's not so far off from what some people want. The study found 63% of singles said they'd want to use an AI-powered dating app to find a partner. And some of the most popular use cases for the tech include in-app chats. 56% said they'd like AI to offer recommendations for in-app messaging, things like replying to people or starting new conversations, which makes a ton of sense. If you ever use these apps, you know that probably the most awkward part of the entire experience is once you match with someone, actually starting a conversation with them. It's like, what the hell do you talk about? You've seen like 2 pictures of them, one fun fact, and you have to like start a conversation to see if you want to spend the rest of your life with them. So it is very awkward. And if AI can help with that, I think a lot of people would be down. Another popular use case for this kind of tech is profile improvement. 69% of people want AI to analyze their profile and offer recommendations to make them more attractive. Also makes a lot of sense. It's one of those things like, why not? If something can help me look more attractive, by all means, I'm all in. But people don't trust AI with everything. Some of the areas people kind of draw the line include DNA sharing. Only 13% of people say that they'd share their DNA to help identify the perfect partner for them through artificial intelligence. And this is neat. 7% of people would end a relationship if AI recommended it. Is that high? Is that low? I feel like it's high. That many people would end a relationship. I feel like if an AI told you that you shouldn't be in a relationship, I feel like a lot of people would think about that, maybe worry a little bit for a day, but then they'd forget about it. But I guess 7% of people would end relationships if Siri told them to. And there you go. And in terms of virtual partners, it may not be a concept that's as far off as it seems. Though 52% of respondents would prefer a real-life partner, which seems extremely low, interest in the virtual variety is gaining steam. 31% of people think a perfect virtual partner sounds like a great thing. 16% want both a virtual and real-life partner. And I have to say, those numbers are way higher than I would have expected. I haven't yet heard anyone say they're looking for a virtual partner, but maybe I will soon. Anyways, in today's email, you can actually find a link to a survey we're running about the economics of breakups. Very exciting, uplifting stuff, really. So check it out. Let us know your thoughts and your experience spending money after a breakup. And bada bing, bada boom, that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us today. For more on The Hustle's tech and business coverage and links to all kinds of cool stuff from around the web, check out our newsletter at thehustle.co. Thanks to our behind-the-scenes maestros, Darren Clark and Matthew Brown. I'm Jacob Cohen, and you've been listening to The Hustle Daily Show, brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network. See you tomorrow.
Hey guys, if you listen to the Hustle Daily Show on Google Podcasts, we want to let you know that the option will no longer be available pretty soon. Google is sunsetting its podcast app sometime in early 2024 in favor of YouTube Music, and we want to give you a heads up before it's too late, since that time's almost here. The Hustle Daily Show is available everywhere and anywhere that you listen to podcasts, like Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you're using YouTube Music, we are there as well. If you're an Android fan, there are plenty of apps like Overcast, Pocket Casts, Player FM, and more. So just search for us wherever you decide to listen to your favorite podcasts.